What if I told you that the biggest cinematic universe ever created is about to reach a turning point that could change everything we know about Pandora and even Earth itself? After the massive global success of the previous films, the next chapter, Avatar 4, is not just another sequel. It's being built as a major shift in the entire story crafted by visionary director James Cameron. From breathtaking visuals to emotional storytelling, the Avatar franchise has always delivered something beyond expectations. But this time, Cameron is aiming even higher. According to early reports and hints, Avatar 4 will explore darker themes, deeper conflicts, and a much larger scale war that could decide the fate of not just Pandora, but humanity as well. Let's start with the release date, because that's what everyone is waiting for. Avatar 4 is officially scheduled to release in December 2029. Yes, that's a long gap, but there's a solid reason behind it. James Cameron has already filmed significant portions of this movie, along with Avatar 3, to maintain continuity, especially because the story involves younger characters who needed to stay consistent in age. This shows how carefully planned this entire saga is. We're not just watching movies, we're witnessing a long-term storytelling vision. Now let's talk about the budget, and this is where things get really crazy. Avatar 4 is expected to have a production budget of around $250 to $300 million, and that number could even go higher when marketing and promotions are included. This would make it one of the most expensive films ever made. But if you've seen the previous Avatar films, you already know why. The level of detail, the realism of Pandora, the creatures, the environments, and the technology used, everything is on another level. Cameron is known for investing heavily in innovation, and Avatar 4 is expected to introduce new cinematic techniques that we may have never seen before. Coming to the star cast, fans can expect the return of some of the most important characters. Sam Worthington will reprise his role as Jake Sully, the human-turned-Na'vi leader, while Zoe Saldana will return as Neytiri, one of the strongest and most emotional characters in the series. Alongside them, we are likely to see Sigourney Weaver and Stephen Lang continuing their roles, adding depth and continuity to the story. But that's not all. Avatar 4 is also expected to introduce entirely new characters and possibly new Na'vi tribes. Each Avatar film has expanded the world of Pandora, and this time we might explore regions and cultures that are completely different from anything we've seen before. Now let's dive into the most exciting part, the story. While the official plot is still under wraps, several strong hints suggest that Avatar 4 will go beyond Pandora and show us Earth in a much more detailed way. This could be a huge shift in the narrative as we finally get to see the human world that has been driving the conflict all along. Why are humans so desperate to exploit Pandora? What has happened to Earth? And is there still hope left for humanity? These are the questions that Avatar 4 might finally answer. At the same time, the emotional core of the story will remain Jake Sully's family. Their journey, their struggles, and their evolution will continue to play a central role. There are also rumors of a significant time jump in this film, which means we might see the younger characters growing up and taking on bigger responsibilities. This could add a completely new layer to the story, showing the next generation stepping into a world filled with conflict and uncertainty. Another major highlight is the possibility of a darker tone. James Cameron has hinted that not all Na'vi are purely good, and Avatar 4 might explore morally complex characters and tribes. This means we could see internal conflicts within Pandora itself, not just a battle between humans and Na'vi. This shift could make the story more realistic, more intense, and far more unpredictable. Now let's talk about the box office potential, because Avatar is not just a film series, it's a global phenomenon. Previous films have already crossed billions of dollars worldwide, breaking multiple records. Looking at the hype, the fan base, and the scale of this project, Avatar 4 is expected to easily cross $2 to $3 billion at the global box office. In fact, if everything goes right, it could even challenge the highest grossing films of all time once again.